Good morning, guys. So today I'm down Brooklands and the sun's out. So what a beautiful day that is. Look at that. Look at the surf. So what we're going to be doing today is we got the usual beach caster, pier rod, and I got a little ugly stick and I'll do a bit of spinning, yeah. So it's another hour and a half to high tide, and yeah, let's do this. Hey guys, I've only been down 10 minutes. So let's try it. Could just be the... Could be anything really. Let me just do this from the side. Lots of... Well, it's not lots of wheat. There you go, guys. First fish of the day, guys. There you go, guys. Nice little bass there. There you go, guys. Nice little bass there. I reckon maybe 2.5 pounds. That's the first one of the day, and that was the first cast. So let's see what else happens, yeah? See you in a bit. Hey guys, so 2-hook flapper, 4-ounce weight, 15-pound breaking strength. We're not going to go out too far. There you go, that's just into the surf. You got to keep in mind they come in to feed. We're not going to be going out to the wind farms, you know. We're not looking for like 10, 100, 200 yard cast here. We'll just let the break off a bit. So sea bass, when they take the bait, the hook, they'll run. So you know if it's a dogfish or sea bass, pretty much, you know. Anyway, we'll see you in a bit. But obviously the old sand spikes are going to have to come up again and move again. But what an amazing sight that is. So it's going to flood this bit here, so I've got to move right back, I guess. So anyway, isn't that beautiful? So you can see it's fairly coming, you know. It's just spectacular. Brighton in the Lancing in the distance. I think it's called the beach perch down there. Shoreham there, and Brighton there. Anyway, I'm kind of out of puff, guys, because I'm going around baiting these rods up and checking them all the time, you know. And I moved my stuff up to there, so I guess that'll be safe enough. Looks like a high tide mark here. Anyway, see you in a bit. See you in a bit. Oh wow, guys. Yeah, so I just done 5 long days, which was 60 hours, a day off, and I fished. I didn't get anything because the weather was miserable. And then I've done 3 long days, so another 36 hours. And that's my reward, a really nice sea bass that I'll have for my supper tonight. You can see the groyles here. So basically, yeah, the coastal defences, yeah. And what you see there, the big excavators and what have you, they're basically just working to strengthen the sea defences. Yeah, and for one of these that you see here, this groyal thing, this bunch of this massive rocks, for one only, the council were quoted £1 million. Yeah, £1 million, guys. I could do it for that. Give me a digger. The tide's got another hour. It's another hour before high tide, so let's wait and see. Both the rods are out. Both the rods have got that's a flapper rig on that, and that's one up, one down on the pier rod. Both of them I'm using squid on, but I have sand eels here. I got it from my mate Matt at Prem Angling. Matt's a cracking guy, you know. He goes out of his way, and so I got sand eels, and I also got some elastic to tie them on with. So yeah, let's see what the day brings. Of course, yeah, Worthing Pier, it's still closed, and Matt was saying this morning that it's probably going to be closed for the rest of the year. You know, they found a lot of problems, you know, when the engineers and the inspectors went in. So that's gone. So I'm going to be fishing some marks with Matt and some of the guys from Prime Angling there, and down in Shore, I'm down that way, and let's see what we catch. But anyway, for now, I'm going to have a wee drink of cola, and yeah, I'll be back in a bit. As soon as that bell rings, I'm on it. See you in a bit, guys. Getting a couple of knocks, small knocks on pier rod, guys. So let's just wait. I know that a lot of people would just go and strike that, but I just give it another couple of minutes, 5 minutes or so. Could be someone just curious, you know. Let's just wait. So let's just take up the slack again, as they say, or as the saying goes, tight lines. So here we go. I'll just leave it for a minute, another 5 minutes. We've still got another 40 minutes until the turn of this tide, or until they get slack water, so I'm happy. These are Gore-Tex, I haven't got wellies on, that's just Gore-Tex boots that I bought. And yeah, it'll be fine. Anyway, as soon as we get someone else, hopefully we will, I'll be back in a minute, hopefully. See you in a bit. Let's pull this pier rod in, guys. Let's pull it in and let's bait it up again. Every half an hour, 20 minutes, I almost fresh bait it. I'm not sure if that makes any difference or not. Yeah, seems to work for me. Let's pull it. That was a big wave. Gore-Tex boots or not. Guys, we'll beat it up again and see where we go. That was a big, I'm soaking. That was a good cast for a pier rod. This is my trusty rod, this one. Am I going to move this on? Snake, no. Yeah, from a sand spike. I'm not moving it. No. I'm already wet, so it doesn't matter, does it? Right, guys, let's pull the other one. Let's pull the other one and redump it. I'm impatient, it's just for me. There's no point at being in the water and there's no bait on it, so every 30 minutes I pull them. Got plenty squid with it, so that's not a problem. The bait's not a problem. I always take lots of bait and a variety. I think I've got every bait known to man. Just as I said, there's a little bit of bait on one hook, nothing on the other, so let's bait this up and get it out again. Okay guys, let's chug it out again. Same location. Here we go.
guys.
Yeah guys, 28 minutes to high tide, and I really don't want to be moving these sand spikes just now. I really just want to leave them. I can see the high tide mark there, but and I haven't got Wellington boots and I'm already wet anyway, and I'd rather leave them out, but I guess I'm going to have to take them in, as you see, just move them back a tad. But yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, but it is beautiful to see, just that wave splashing against the sand spikes there. There is a wee bit of weed on the go, but not a lot. Nothing that concerns me, to be honest. But I guess this is going to fill up with water, so I guess I'm going to have to let the clutch out and move them back a wee bit. Anyway, yeah, it's been a good day. I'm only an hour into it, I've still got slack water. And then on the turn of the tide, I want to be able to fish the structure, because you'll still get them round about the mouth of the pipe. See you in a bit. And there you go, I succumbed to the pressure and moved them up past the high tide mark. My feet are dry. Bottom bit of my trousers are a wee bit wet, but a small price to pay for a good bit of clean fun. Wow. What a glorious day. Absolutely and utterly amazing down here. Well, let's wait for another half hour or so and rebait these bad boys. They're beautiful. Look at that surf. Wow. Isn't that amazing, guys? That really is totally amazing. Wow. It's just about catching a fish, is it, when you're a fisherman? It's about the panoramic kind of sea states and what it brings. I've seen a cormorant and a seal just earlier there, but yeah, you really are going back to nature, to be honest, you know. Look at that, look at this. Wow, that's beautiful, you know. Wow. I could cast from the end there or down a bit, but there's no point, because the sea bass will come in within about, I don't know, about 15 foot of the shore, and they'll love the surf. Anyway, back in a bit. So there we go. I use the BBC app, and the tide, it's high tide now. 12:29 it says there. My phone says it's 12:13, but yeah, we're not going to argue about that, are we? And that's it. Because as soon as it starts to go out, I'm going to move the sand spikes back down to that ridge again. Makes it a lot easier. Right, I'm going to take them in again, rebait them, and take the weed off. You can see the remnants of weed on the pier rod. You can see it. That's nothing to worry about. Not as bad as the other days we've had, guys. But it's just nice to be out and about, and that was a bonus, that bass. That was real lucky. That was the first cast. So basically say a 3 pound, 2.5, 3 pound bass within the first 15 minutes of getting here. So we're going to come up to slack water now. Incidentally, I checked about the barometric pressure, and so if you have a barometer, then depending on the pressure and what have you, it actually affects the fish's swim bladder. And if the pressure is too great, so if it's high pressure, beautiful sunny days, really hot spanking weather, the chances of catching are less, because the pressure, high pressure, acts on the swim bladder. The fish can't eat as much, and so they just kind of mull around. Yeah, and you'll get the odd bite, but they won't take it. Whereas I always used to, as a boy, it was kind of like if I went fishing, it would be better if it was overcast and rainy, so low pressure, and so you would always catch. I've always caught salmon when I'm out in rivers and lochs, but not so much since I came sea fishing. But I still enjoy it, and we're going to keep going with this. Yeah, see you in a bit. We've got a couple of knocks on the big beach caster, guys. Let's reel this in and bait it up anyway. up for slack water now, guys. So let's see. I'm not sure. Let me just wait, guys. Second one of the day. Small one, so we're going to let this one go. But it's a nice little bass. Hold on a minute. The spines on them are a bit nightmarish for me, you know. But a nice little fish, though, regardless. Hold on a minute. There we go, get the gill. There we go, guys. Still a nice little bass. There you go, another one. And we'll just chuck him back. I'm going to unhook him first, guys, so see you in a bit. So that's two bass, guys. We're doing well. It's coming up for slack tide now, so let's just chuck this out. So that's the tide on the turn now, guys. Yeah, but we'll still get them. Because everybody thinks, oh, the tide goes out, that's it, finished. No, it's not. They'll still lurk around there. I've seen some gulls feeding over there. And there's a gull there. So they're looking for bait, you know, like fry, bait fish. And you'll still get that here. That's bringing them in, along with that pike. Now, I'm home to get another few before I go today. But I've only got one really because I let the other one go because the quota for bass is two fish. So yeah, let's see what happens, guys. But all in all, it's a good day. But I'm afraid I'm back to work again tomorrow, which is Saturday and Sunday. However, on Monday we'll go somewhere else for sure. Yeah, we'll get someone else, then we'll do a bit of night fishing. Anyway, see you in a bit. See you on the next fish. Here we go again, guys. So I just got a knock on the small pier rod there. We'll give it a bit and see if anything comes of that. They're still feeding. So yeah, let's give it a bit. If you do come down here, then the structure that you see there right in front of me, so from the actual seabed when the tide's fully out to the top of that structure would be in the region of maybe 15 feet. So that gives you a guide. So I'm a fair bit out there. That was a sea bass just jumping straight in front of us there. And so you're looking at, yeah, say 15 foot of water at that structure, so it gives you an idea. So even though the tide's gone out, it's still quite deep and they'll still feed. You'll still catch them here in like 3 feet of water. Yeah, seriously, yeah, I've caught sea bass here before in about 3 foot of water. And that was like an 8-pounder. That was probably about 4 years ago. But we're going to hang on for another hour here and see if anything else. See if the bells jingle. See you in a bit. Yeah guys, so I'm going to take in a small pier rod. I did get a bite on it, and I got a bite on that one too, but not a hit as such. I'm going to beat it up with more squid, and there you go. I kind of taper it down like that into thin strips, and it's double, so it's less chance of coming off the hook without using elastic and everything else. And yeah, so let's bring this thing in, bait it up, and then chuck it out. But as opposed to going out there, let's go over the structure. I know there's a chance of losing the rig, but if I come down later on tonight, I'll definitely get that back. But let's chuck it out there. Let's see what happens here, if anything. This kind of reminds me of the Norse call bells at my work. Let's bring this in. So there's nothing, but there's probably going to be a bit of weed, the usual. Let's see. Yeah, a bit of weed, that's it, guys. But I'm happy at that, you know, we've done well today. We really have, we've done well today. So what I'll do is, and I prefer the flapper rig than the one up, one down, because it doesn't get tangled up as much. So that's my slivers on. Quite big bits of bait, quite big hooks to be honest, but I've got a small one and a big one. I'm on these hooks, and this is how I bait it up. I go through both sides, then the hook is proud. Problem with this is I've caught quite a lot of fish on this rig, and so as you see, I don't know if you can see that or not against my hand, but what I'll do tonight is I'll cut this off and I'll re-rig it, so to speak, yeah, so I'm not always going down. And I'm not a skinflint by any means, but there's nothing wrong with the rig itself. I'll just restring this bits back to the swivel, and yeah, we'll be ready to go again. So let's chuck this thing out. Let's chuck it out there this time, yeah. Let's go down a bit. There you go. That's only about 20 odd feet out. You don't need to go out far here, because remember, the fish are coming in to feed. Like, this is a pier rod, it's not a beach caster, so it's only meant to go. It's not meant to go that far. Let's pull this one in, see if we got anything. So this is the last cast, guys, the last cast. Pull this one in. Let's bait it up again, and let's go from there. Here we go again. Weed, guys, weed. But that's okay. In comparison to the other day when we were out, if you remember that stormy weather, wow, that was real weed. This is nothing compared to that. So I'll take the weed off and chuck it out. Always remember to remove your bell. If not, that's it, it's gone. So this one, I'm going to aim for that structure, so straight ahead. The caster isn't that great, but I'm catching, so there you go. Good enough for me. Let's give this, oh I don't know, let's give this half an hour, and then that's it. So basically that was the last cast. An old antique rod from Bill Turner. I work with his wife. And my sand spike from Bill. So yeah, all in all, yeah, it's been a good day. But let's see, it's not over until the fat lady sings, so let's see what happens. See you in a bit. That's a nice fish. That really is a nice fish. That might be heavier than that, guys. that might be heavier than that. So yeah, I would say that's heavier than the 3 pounds, this one. Let's see if I can get it without getting spiked to bits. So yeah, that was the last cast, guys. And look at that beauty. That's someone else in it. That's a nice fish, a really nice fish. And as you see, the tide, as I said earlier, you know, the tide's fairly gone out there, but they're still scracking about here. They're still on the go. But yeah, all in all, it's been a good day for the sea bass. So listen, I'll let you go, guys. I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, it's only one rod standing now, guys, so I'm ready to go, to be honest. You've still got a good, what, 9 foot of water out there at that kind of marker there. Yeah, but you can still get now, even now you'll still get them. Even like 2 or 3 foot of water, even like 4 or 5 pounders, you know. So that is the last cast. We all say that, fishermen, notorious for it. Last cast, because you think I'll get an even bigger one, but I'm happy with that last one. I think it must be about 4 or 5 pounds. So yeah, some good eating there. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit, and then the next time I reel it in. I kind of hope now there's nothing on it, to be honest, but and if it is, I'll probably just let it go. But yeah, it's been a good day, but I'll give it another 20 minutes here and then I'm out of here. I gotta go home. I'm working tomorrow. See you in a bit. Right, guys, so I'm almost out of film here and I haven't got another SD card with me, but I'm calling it a day anyway. I came down here about 11 o'clock-ish, so say 11, about an hour before high tide, and this thing's still jingle jangling. I could have a fish on here. However, I hope you enjoy this video as much as I did. It was a great day out for me, good for my mental health, gets me out and about, back to work tomorrow. I'm going to pull it in, but please subscribe. For my new subscribers, I can't thank you enough. I really need this channel to stay afloat. I'll continue doing this throughout the summer. I'm off to the Philippines next year and I'll fish hard there, so we're looking at tuna, swordfish, well, blue marlin, just everything, a great abundance of fish. So big shout out to Kirsty, my daughter, my friends, my family abroad, people at work, colleagues, and yeah, please subscribe, and I'll go and reel this in, and I'll see you again. I'm working Saturday, Sunday. See you again on Monday. I'll pull this in now. Not sure if there's anything on it or not.